Kia ora, bros and girls, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Chapter 1, Map 2 of Enter the Cabal, Evil Geniuses. So the last map wasn't too bad. We took on the Kingpin as the boss. He was a little bit annoying, but not super annoying. We talked a little bit about how he shrugs off debuffs and turns them into rage, and then he gets into overpower, and then he can be all sorts of a pain in the ass. So really what you want to do is probably don't take like a debuff champ. Take someone who just does a lot of DPS and, you know, maybe doesn't debuff Kingpin. So, you know, like Angela would be quite good, or you know, Star-Lord or Hela, whatever. So yeah, today we have a few different paths. That path looks like the normal one. And then we have this one here, and is basically, well, skill. I get a bonus on that one. Then we have this third path. Even my counting is terrible. That's got power node, power shield. And then we have this one, and this is Vitality Rush, which doesn't really mean a heck of a lot. So we might power shield. Okay, we might see if we could take this power shield one. So first cab off the rank is going to be Kamala Khan. I could use my Iceman, but I want to get a little bit of practice with Ghost Rider in. As you know, I've been working pretty hard on trying to improve my game with Ghost Rider. Don't know how much better it's getting, but you know, this will be a step in the right direction, hopefully. So we get the first two judgments there. We'll try to get the power drain in, hopefully next. There we go. That's nice. A little bit of damage, well, a lot of damage actually. Oh, now I didn't like that too much. Can I get a little bit of health back, please? And whip that tail. All right, Kamala Khan done. Nice and easy. We'll move on to the next challenge. The next challenge is Sentry. I like this rock guy. Okay, so let's carry on. Fight Sentry. We're gonna use Blade because I reckon with that power shield it'll take us one SP2 and this guy's gone. I try to make a point of not using Blade for every fight if I can. Just the fights that are suitable. I know there's a lot of fights that are suitable for Blade, but I know that most of the time you're watching YouTube videos, some of these people, you know, some of you guys may not have Blade, or you're kind of bored, sick and tired and bored of just watching Blade dominate everything. And to be honest, I mean, he's a fantastic champ. Like, look at him, he just dominated that fight. But yeah, I try to make a point of not using him if I don't have to. So we got Ronan here, still with the power shield, and we might bring in our Ghost Rider, see if we can heal up some life. A little bit of something different. Get the first judgment, get the second judgment. They don't help me really because I'm not actually doing direct damage to him. And we'll block that. We'll get our power drain in here, hopefully. No. Biding my time. Oh, now I'm I've gone too far, I think. Okay, no worries. We'll just SP3 him. That might be my Mystic Dispersion, actually, but it's not really super high level. I don't know why I gained so much power. That's okay. This is working okay. We're regenning life. I get Faith Seal in there. I'd be able to get some more life steal in the moment. There we go. We open him up again. Ooh, that was nasty. No. Can I? Yeah, alright. Not a great fight. Did the trick, but not really a great fight. But this is obviously why I need to practice a bit more with Ghost Rider. So now on to Doc Ock. Oh, hello, Captain America. So really, I like to use either Medusa or Blade for Doc Ock, because, I mean, Blade's got the whole villain advantage thing. So he danger sense, that's what it's called. So he ruins Doc Ock, and Medusa just has a class advantage. She does a ton of damage to him, but I don't have my Medusa. She's in Alliance War, I believe, and so we have to roll with Blade. And same thing here. This power shield node is pretty sweet, because so long as you have some champs that can do some good special damage, boom, there you go, done. SP2, one and done with Blade. But I mean, there's a lot of champs that do really good SP damage. You got Rocket Raccoon, you got Storm, you got Hyperion, you got Mordo. I kind of like to use my Iceman for Hyperion, but I'm going to try to just steal a little bit of life here with the Ghost Rider. Just continue this whole practice session. Get you guys to watch my failings, or maybe I'll heal back to full life. Who knows? So the first two judgments are pretty easy to get off, and now that's not what I wanted really. Yeah, so that was a big fail, but you know what, Ghost Rider lasted like 2 or 3 fights, so I'm not too fast, man. We'll bring an Iceman and he'll show Hyperion who's boss. Iceman's really like a great Hyperion counter, because he just eats up those SP3s. He loves them. Remember a couple of months ago, I think, or maybe 2 or 3 months ago, we had a Uncollected map with an unnamed Hyperion, who would just automatically like power gain and get his SP3. I think he had like power reserve and power gain nodes, so both you and the Hyperion would just gain power like continuously. So it was just like an SP3 battle. He would ulti me, I would ice armor. He would ulti me, I would ice armor. He would ulti me, I would ice armor. We'd go through like 40 SP2s in one fight. But this one, hopefully, will not be like that. And this is gonna hurt because I don't have my ice armor on, because I'm too busy talking trash. Oh, but it's okay. We're still alive. We're still kicking. And we will just hopefully finish him off with this one. There we go. Done and dusted. Alrighty, so on to the next one. Onwards and upwards. And we have a Hulk Buster. Now, cool little background story. Hulk Buster was my first rank 4 hero. So I have a little bit of an affinity with him. A lot of people don't like him. They think he's pretty useless. I've since then I've come to learn that there's a lot of other champs that have a lot more utility, but I still really like him, man. He got me through a lot of content. He did get me through a lot of content, and he was so tank, and his SP3 just does phenomenal damage. It does phenomenal damage to mutants. He opened up a lot of the game for me, and he was my first rank 4, so I've got a bit of a soft spot for him. But yeah, I mean, definitely not a god tier champ, and I don't recommend that. Yeah, he is your first rank 4 if if you have better choices out there, because there's a lot better choices out there. But he was the best choice I had at the time out of the heroes I had. So this might take a while because he's quite tanky. He's got a lot of life. He's tanked 3 SPs now. Maybe one more? Okay, nope. Maybe maybe one more after that. Maybe if I could stack like 2 or 3 bleeds, then I could potentially cauterize him. Yep, there we go. 13,000 SP damage. Nice. He's gone. Yeah, so all these fights, they're pretty easy. Just bring someone with either power gain or just get your specials up. Don't get hit. And this path is actually not that bad. And now we'll go on to, I think it's the final boss in Iron Patriot. Now I didn't actually realize until quite recently that Iron Patriot is a villain. I always thought he was kind of like War Machine, like an assistant of Iron Man. But I think, we have to fight the Punisher first. Well, he's a villain too, so we can use Blade. But I recently found out in a accidental matchup with Iron Patriot in Arena against Blade, and I saw Danger Sense, and I was like, what? Is he a villain? Because he's definitely not Mystic. Yeah, turns out he is. So Blade is a good counter to Iron Patriot, as is like almost every other hero, but Blade specifically can do a lot of SP2 damage to him because of the Danger Sense, and can shut off his regen sometimes. Guillotine too is pretty good. She can shut off his regen. Void as well, he can reverse it, but I mean he has quite a long ramp up time, so you don't really need that. Punisher there, not really too much of a problem for Blade. His SP1 is pretty hard to evade, so if you don't have a Blade, you're going to take a bit of chip damage, but we end up against Iron Patriot. And hopefully this will not be too badly noted or anything. Red Skull, Black ISO Mafia mob. Let's have a look at the notes. Special 2 bias. His healing and recovery is 200% more. That's amazing. Explosive personality. Well, we know how to deal with that. Just don't hit it to his block. Armor up. So, I mean, yeah, he's nothing really special apart from the unblockable SP2, but his SP2 is not really that hard to evade. So we'll just crank out some Danger Sense damage here, build up the SP2, and we might have to throw 1 or 2 into the mix. Just depends how the timing of our SP2 and his regen. So if we get it at the right time, we might only have to do it once. Get away from that, and we will throw it, and we get him down. Done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Done and dusted. Very easy. So yeah, man, that's chapter 1, map 2. Not really too bad. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that shenanigans. We will be back with the next one, which will be chapter 2, map 1 and map 2, and we'll see if there are any more challenging bosses and opponents. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped you. Leave me any questions that you have, and ka kite anno. We'll see you in the next one.